While the rest of the Star Wars armies currently invade Russia, New York City is still under siege by the Empire. The Imperials are taking this as their opportunity to make gains, betraying the brand new Star Wars alliance that they just formed. But the US Army has now sent in the Marines, an elite tactical unit that will not give up the city streets of New York very easily. Can the Imperials take out the Marines in New York, or will the Earth armies manage another victory here? Only time will tell. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily here, and today we are back with the Star Wars Invasion of Earth, and we're back in New York City, where the fighting just still does not end. There were some surprisingly surviving Stormtroopers in the last New York battle, and so they are still stationed within the city blocks here, and there are some US soldiers also hiding within the city blocks. But beyond that, we have two armies basically just marching against each other within the streets, and they're going to be slamming full force into one another. It should be an incredible battle. If you guys do enjoy this series, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below. Either way, let's get right on into it here. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, boys, let's go ahead and press start right here in slow motion. We do have some Imperial AAT variants here in the battlefield, which should be pretty effective. I guess not. That thing got absolutely clobbered right there. Holy smokes. And the fighting begins, baby. Right off the rip, we've got spam fire from Stormtroopers going out and clobbering a number of these Marines in the city center over here. A lot of these guys going down very early, but they are dispersing and getting some good fire out on their own now, which could help them in the coming battle. You know, just getting that suppressive fire out, trying to stop the Imperials from firing so much themselves, but those guys are in a pretty troublesome spot, so it will be tough for them nonetheless. A couple Imperial losses here and there, but overall, I mean, this is just the early hours of the battle, and it will be going on for a while longer. Either way, I thought it was kind of interesting how last time around we had all of the Star Wars armies fighting together, and this time around we're going back to just the Imperials in New York, and I think that that Star Wars alliance shouldn't last too long, because they're just all diametrically opposed. They do not get along. Ooh, big old Earth tank right there going down in a fiery explosion. Abrams behind it getting tracked, but it is still alive, so the top gunner there is going to continue to fire out a little bit, and its main gun, I think, is still active. I see it twitching a little bit. It's just not firing at the moment. But yeah, either way, I do think that the Star Wars armies just shouldn't be together for too long. They're just not meant to be, you know, like the Separatists and the clones fighting together, the Imperial and the Rebels fighting together. There's just no way that that alliance could ever survive for very long. So I think that this is going to be the start of it breaking apart, and then in the future we can do like maybe the Republic and the Rebels realizes, oh hey, we do have a lot in common, unlike the Imperials and the CIS, you know, who we don't have a lot in common with. Maybe we should ally with each other. And then we can also start doing the Earth alliances, where, you know, right now the US is getting absolutely hammered by the Imperials. Maybe the Rebels and the Republic end up joining with the US Army to fight the Imperials. I think that could be pretty cool as well. We have some more explosions getting launched over this way from those AATs. They're trying to go for that Abrams, but it is just coated in other dead tanks right now, so this thing just has a lot of cover for itself, which is kind of funny. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really want to get other Earth factions involved, but again, like I've said in previous videos, right now the only two Earth factions in the game are the United States and Russia. I would love for Modern Conflict mod to update with like Germany, France, UK. That would be awesome, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen anytime soon. So if you guys know of any other modern mods for Call to Arms Gates of Hell that works with the Galaxy at War mod, please, please, please let me know, because I think it would be really, really cool to get other Earth factions involved, because right now it's not really the Star Wars invasion of Earth, it's the Star Wars invasion of the United States and Russia. That is currently what's going on. Either way, a bit of a slaughter over here for these Imperials as they are getting gunned down on this side street right now. The US just has a nasty, nasty angle on these guys, and they are taking full advantage of it, clocking a bunch of these dudes, and I'm not sure the Star Wars units are really responding. Oh no, they do actually have a good number of kills on these guys, but I would say that the Marines are winning this conflict right now. We do have a sniper right over here. He's reloading, but there we go. He starts spraying some fire out there. This guy could do some serious damage to some of these Stormtroopers from afar, and that's probably the guy who is getting a lot of these kills. Let's check in on him right now. No, he's got no kills. Never mind. Okay, maybe he's not that good. Either way, if you look at the top left mini-map, actually, blue are U.S. Army soldiers left alive. Red are Imperial Stormtroopers left alive, and it looks like the U.S. is not doing quite as well as their previous battles. Right now, both of their Abrams are tracked as well as main gun damage, so they're still getting infantry kills, but they're not going to be able to destroy any of the Star Wars tanks. The Star Wars tanks seem to be doing much better this time around than in previous battles, actually getting tank kills themselves and destroying a lot of infantry as well, and they're actually supporting the Imperial ground troopers during this battle too. So right now the imps seem to actually be doing a whole lot better than they normally do in these Star Wars Earth battles. So we'll see if that, you know, continues or if they're going to end up getting rolled here. Imperials are sort of crushing these US Marines in this little alcove area. They're almost all dead. There's a few left alive. They're trying to heal a little bit, but the Imperials are just kind of coming on through now, storming the castle, if you will. So I have a feeling most of these guys are going to be going down in the coming moments here, unless they can get some grenades out or like lock down a choke point. These guys are probably screwed. This guy trying to retreat a little bit, but ends up getting gunned down pretty easily. Yikes. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 troops left alive in here. Meanwhile, the Stormtroopers are coming from this angle too, which is no good. Most of the U.S. Marines are down this center street. It seems like they are sort of just congealing all of their troopers into one area to defend, which I think is a very good strategy. They still have AT rockets, so there goes one now firing out at that AAT off in the distance. Might have even killed it or decrewed it, maybe not. It looked like a solid hit, but oh no, it did. Nice. Good job. Okay, so yeah, if the U.S. just concentrates its force over here, they might be able to do something nice. There are some Imperials down this way, though. Very clustered in that little brick building. That's kind of funny. They could run a pretty gnarly flank on some of these U.S. troopers, but the U.S. is just sort of focusing on the Abrams currently. I think that's a good idea. Use these things as machine guns, and then just let the enemy come to you and go into a bit more of a defensive stance here. After all, you are defending New York. You're not really supposed to be going out there and attacking too much. You know, this is a bit of a counteroffensive against the previous Imperial invasions, but at the same time, your main strategy is to try and just hold the city, whereas the Imperials are trying to take the city overall. So there is that going for them. A couple more Imperials running into the square here and getting gunned down pretty easily. That nice. Is this AAT still alive? No, it is down. That's going to be helpful. We do have some sharpshooters back here for the imps right now, but I think that the main fighting force is going to be coming around this corner pretty soon, as there's a lot of these guys over here. And yeah, a few of them are making that move already. Let's bump it up to normal speed here as the battle continues to rage on, and we have more Imperials running out here and getting gunned down pretty decently. Some more explosions, though, hitting the U.S. Army over here as they try to take out these Abrams, who are extremely damaged but still have some machine guns that can work for them. My goodness. These things are absolute survivors, man. Absolute. Okay, we do have a couple more Imperials coming up over the top over that way. They get gunned down pretty quickly, but more are funneling into that little square area right there. If you look at the minimap, blue are Stormtroopers, red are U.S. Marines. Oh, do have a number of Marines over this way, but they're fighting a TX. That might not work out super well for them. I don't really see any rocket launchers with these guys either, so that might not help if you don't have a rocket trooper with you. And then we do have a bunch more Marines over this way around this corner here too, but it is looking like the Stormtroopers might catch a victory here. Mass slaughter, mass casualty up here for the Stormtroopers as many of them get gunned down. Whew, that is some brutality there. More coming up though, and they too get gunned down. The real thing is the Stormtroopers need to kill these Abrams. They've got the tanks to do it. They're just not up here. Oh! But there goes some rockets, and one of the Abrams does go down. The other still remains alive somehow, although it is engine damage, tracked, and main gun damage. Meaning, yet again, the turret is the only thing still firing for it. But hey, you know what? It is working overtime on taking out a lot of Stormtroopers right now. Okay, alright, grenades going out. That's going to nail this guy. Thermal! Yeah, that thermal took him out. That took her down right there. That's not good. Alright, the Stormtroopers slowly but surely getting around to taking out this Abrams. I mean, the fact that it's got other dead vehicles in front of it, covering it, is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. This turned into like a defensive position for these Abrams that the Stormtroopers just could not have predicted would happen. Absolute brutality. Alright, more US Marines kind of around in the corner, trying to support, I think. I don't know how good that support's going to be. Okay, alright, get out there and be cautious. Don't die. Oh. Trying to get some shots. Oh! Someone covered him. I thought that Stormtrooper up there was going to kill him, but now someone covered him, and he gets a kill right there, too. Beautifully done. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We got a couple more. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. There is one U.S. Army soldier in this building here. He's got a kill, Jacob Taylor. But then this TX is rounding the corner over this way, passing a dead Abrams and a lot of dead Marines as well. And this thing is going to run a nasty flank. The U.S. Army over here could get absolutely rolled by this thing coming in. As long as it doesn't get stuck, which it is hitting all of the walls. So that's never really a good thing right there, is it? Oh, you hate to see it. Alright, come on, buddy. Nice, good kill on that machine gunner. Beautifully done. Alright. U.S. Marines really do just kind of outclass the Stormtroopers. Just in terms of fighting, the Star Wars units have always been better. There goes another Marine right there, dead on the ground. R.I.P. to my man. Alright, a few more Stormtroopers up this way, getting gunned down a little bit too. This is like the Star Wars Earth invasion of fury right here. Kind of. Oh man, a couple more U.S. Marines getting knocked by some Stormtrooper snipers there. A couple more trying to push in a little bit, and they seem to be managing to. This little hillside provides great cover. Oh, what a snipe! That guy got nailed! Holy smokes! Alright, where's that TX at? Is it still coming in? Not really. Alright. Woo! Well, the U.S. Marines have managed... Oh, that guy went down finally. They have managed a very strong defense in the end days here. There's still a few over this way. And there's still one guy in that building over that way. But other than that, yeah, the Stormtroopers do outnumber them still by quite a bit. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Because right now the U.S. Marines seem to be really holding them to it. So let's go in fast motion here for a little bit and see what goes down. This machine gun on the Abrams continuing to scrap these guys. I don't know where the rest of the rocket troopers are. They randomly fire some rockets and then disappear. Oh, this guy's just like in the engine. He's in the engine block of this thing. Oh man, these guys are completely surrounding this. They just need a tank or a rocket. Thermals aren't going to take care of it, sadly. That Abrams, man. Still alive. Dude, the TX could round the corner and just blast it and kill it. We've seen TXs kill Abrams previously. It's just not doing it right now. What else we got? I mean, there is also an Abrams around here that appears to also be stuck. So that's great. And a whole lot of infantry. And the Earth infantry over here is still just hiding in this building, so it's not really doing anything. Oh, they might be coming out a little bit. Just a smidge. They're like popping out. They're not fully committing to an assault, but they're doing a little bit. I would be pretty nervous at this point. Pretty much aliens are invading, and it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just hide. Dude, this Abrams, though. They need to kill it. They just have to. Oh, my goodness. All right. Why don't we do... Oh. This guy's coming out to support. What? Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. Oh. Oh, yeah, they're popping out here. They're popping out and popping off. Getting multiple kills on the distracted Stormtroopers who are aiming for the Abrams currently. Oh, here comes another Stormtrooper. He guns down one of them. Here comes a couple more. Yeah, this might be a good opportunity for the Stormtroopers to kill these exposed Marines now, but not quite managing to do too much. It's really just sort of like one-on-one fighting currently. And more Stormtroopers could come around from here. There's still a buttload over here. Yeah, I mean, the Marines are still outgunned by a lot. Those guys did end up dying. There's still a Marine over here that this guy apparently walked past, and then there's one Marine here. And the guy in this building apparently did die at some point there. So, whew. All right, whoa. There we go, that guy's dead. Now there's one Marine left over here, Marcus Coleman. Marky, and he pops up, and he gets a kill. Nicely done. All right, should I mean, like... Oh, wait, the Abrams died? Oh, this TX got freed and killed him. Oh, my God. I was like, wow. The Abrams could single-handedly win this for the U.S. Army here, but nah. Finally ends up going down. And, wow, that was overkill. And it didn't get the kill. Okay, there we go. The guy behind him fired as well and got the kill there. My goodness. What a battle. Stormtroopers do end up with the Dubsky there. Whew! A bloody battlefield. Holy smokes. Either way, guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if you'd like the Star Wars Earth invasion to continue. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.